No, elo, zdrówko. Welcome to another Eugene, where Eugene is viewing things, this time once again in my Bucky's onesie, Texas edition. Today we're gonna be watching episode number 22 of Public Drum Shaming by Eugene R, where R stands for roasting. Here you can see the 10 unlucky, brave and reckless participants of today's batch. As always, feel free to use the timestamps in order to make a jump into the future and travel to the desired video. Before we dive in, I just wanted to remind you that, as you can see, Mr. Jack is rescheduled once again. Jack was supposed to participate in batch number 21, so in the previous one, but back then his link didn't work. His link still doesn't work, probably, I don't know, but Jack did not contact me till now, so in 1 month. I am not canceling everybody. You can always just cancel yourself, so that's why I'm postponing Jack to the distant unknown future. The reason that I'm mentioning this is that this is going to be the last time that I'm going to be mentioning Jack here and asking Mr. Jack to get in touch with me if you want to be featured. Obviously, if you get in touch with me even a few months later, I'm gonna put you in some future batches, okay? So that's absolutely fine. But so far, we're not gonna have Jack today, and we're gonna move on and put the next participant instead. To anybody who hasn't participated yet and would like to take part in these review series, please make sure that you get familiar with the rules on how to submit your video before sending me your stuff. To anybody and everybody who feels generous enough to support me, don't forget that you can always become a patron by following this Patreon link you can see down below. Any support, moral and financial, is of course appreciated and welcome during these dark and uncertain times. Before we jump into the first submission, there's a very cool announcement that I would love to make. 99% of you guys are not gonna care about that, but since you clicked on this video, you have to endure my bullshit, so I'm sorry. Basically, what you know that I'm trying to do all the time is improve, become faster and more productive in editing and making these videos so that I can do more stuff. And what I want to incorporate right now is actually edit some of the special effects like sounds and titles and whatnot on the spot as I'm recording it. So all of the signs and all of the audio and stuff that you see is always post production. I'm always editing it after I record the video. What I want to do right now is actually shoot the video and push buttons. So what I'm gonna do, for example, with the evaluation, I have these boxes appearing here, as you can see, and I can just make them go away with a click on my keyboard. Also, for example, when I say the good stuff, like this, and also the bad stuff, all of this happens with me pushing the keyboard. Like a lot of other cool things. For example, I'm gonna just make this disappear for a second. Another thing like this. The Eugene thing also now happens with the push of the button. This thing, episode number 22 of Public Drum Shaming, blah, 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 blah. All of this, I'm pushing buttons. As well as the list of the names and also all of the participants that I'm switching back and forth. So I'm trying to save time. And the most important reason, why am I doing this? I'm hoping in the very, very far distant future in a galaxy far away to do these kind of reviews in a live stream kind of a maybe approach where I can also interact with people commenting while watching, and we're watching it together, and then I'll be like, you know, slamming you down, for example, with an award and whatnot. Okay, so this is something that I can just do during a live stream, and I think this is super cool. So I am in charge of these special effects in my own control room. I'm the actor, and I'm the cameraman, and I'm the producer, and I'm Brad Pitt. Okay. So with that being said, I am awarding myself with the Worst Reviewer Award because I'm still learning, you know, and I'm trying to experiment. Maybe some of these life hacks that I'm trying to incorporate here are not gonna work out the way that I hope so, but let's hope it's gonna save my time editing, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, let's jump in right into the first submission, which is gonna be from Mr. Slaydrian or Slaydrian. Oh, Slaydrian, maybe one of those two. Let me know which one is it because I'm kind of curious. And this is Divine Heresy Failed Creation. Oh, that's a super cool and tough song. And Ah, yes, so we can see this logo here. I don't think we need to go into detail on what it reminds us. Let's just watch the video. Okay. Tight. Traditional blast, cool. Swivel. Nice, 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 nice. Pretty precise. This song is super tough. I always wanted to play it. Where's your inner Tim Young? Summon him. The left hand is a little bit stiff on the blast, but I don't see it because of the foot cam. Nice and relaxed overall. Yes. Yes. The swivel is good. You can hear that it's not super duper perfectly quantized and edited. I think it's a very honest video. For an honest video, this is good. Nice, 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 nice. Good, good swinging movement. Oh, this is cool. Yes, double strokes. Ah, he's doing double strokes on the feet. So we have another Trey Williams in the house. Yes, thank you. This is so cool. Yeah, good double strokes. It's a little bit potato-ish, but it's like the tasty, good potato. The potato that I accept. You know, you also have to consider the fact that we most likely hear the original kicks. So, in a way, I think his drumming is actually even more precise than what we hear. And this is one take. Ah, the cymbal choke. Thank you. Was that a hi-hat count in there in the small break? Sorry, I missed it because I was drinking. I miss a lot of things in my life because I'm drinking, you got it? Super cool. This thing basically has no practical application. It's inconvenient because you need to jump on the pedals back and forth, and you can mess up everything. You can mess up your whole life with this, but it's so cool. I don't know, I watch him and it's very satisfying to see like, oh, this guy is just like a show off. Like, nobody needs that count in, and he still did it. You know, this is like, you're awesome. If this was a 100% honestly one take, no edits, very good, very good. Okay, man, so here we go. Thank you very much for this submission. Whoops, the good stuff. Yes, it worked. So, amazing technique. Swivel, great. Blast, great. The traditional blast, super clean. Double strokes are awesome. Once again, if you didn't edit anything, this was very, very good. Super raw, kind of rehearsal, practice quality with mics, but like this would be a perfect audition. You know, if you would be auditioning for Divine Heresy, in my opinion, then like, I'm not saying that you would get the part, but I'm saying that like this is what a band, a guitar player, whoever, the boss who's trying to hire you needs to see. Okay, so in my opinion, this is like very perfect, and we should all learn from this. Okay, so the bad stuff. Yes, it worked again. So the bad stuff is maybe just like the stiffness of the left hand. Maybe it's not even that of a problem because this song is pretty fast. I don't know how fast. Is it 230, 240-ish? Please let me know if you know the BPM. Maybe just a little bit of like body juice, you know, face and all of this stuff. You know, like the thing is that I'm always pointing this out. Look at me, I'm a clown, you know, and I like to be a clown in front of the camera. So for this kind of extreme metal drumming, I don't think it's really necessary to be a very, very good showman because your skills, they speak volumes, you know, so it's already like, wow, impressive. It's just my personal preference. And of course, in the end, it's a bit contradictory that I spoke about, you know, being honest and not editing, but at the same time, it's always cool to have a great production, good lights, good cameras, good sound, and all of that stuff, which you could always, you know, improve a little bit. That's all I wanted to say, but overall, I think this was absolutely fantastic, so thank you so much. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on. This is submission number 2 from Miss Irene, a lady. Very good, very good. Okay, finally. So this is Massacre Biblica. Okay, so biblical massacre. Of course. What else happens in the Bible, right? Okay, so drum playthrough. 666. Camera sound. 4/2s. Wow, okay. Watch the foot cam. It's a little bit slow, low frame rate. And I see the seconds here, this timestamps, okay. But 1 foot fast tuka-tuka or super slow traditional blast. Precise, controlled. Okay, speeding up music. I assume she played it to the song, maybe no click. Nice power. Decent, you know. This playing underneath like this, there's almost nothing more painful than that. Oh, the bell. All you need is one as a Giga Bell ride. No, not that one. Okay, this is like endurance, control, consistency. Not easy to pull off in this kind of like old school black metal, death metal. Like, it's moderately slow, you know, but it's a marathon. So, you know, she's doing some 1 foot black metal marathon and slow double bass. A lot of power. Very good, very good. It's like powerful, but it's also not super, you know, stiff. It feels kind of like gummy worm jelly relaxed. Triplets. These triplets are a bitch because they're super slow. Oh, blasts, finally, thank you. Yes, we need more blasts in our lives. Don't you agree? Nice, nice, nice. A lot of weird coordination and independence and cool. This is also like one take, I assume. What in my opinion is important is the ratio of like speed and power ratio that she demonstrates. For somebody it's slow, for somebody it's fast, but in my opinion for this tempo she's hitting hard enough. Usually, we had this talk with Adam Björk and he said, I just try to hit as hard as I can, as much as the speed allows it, without losing too much endurance, which is a great approach in my opinion. The rolls. The 4/2 rolls are awesome. I wish we would have them more in the song. Okay, thank you very much for this submission. As you can see, I summoned the squares and I'm gonna push a few buttons and gonna say yes, the good stuff is a lot of power, nice groove, a lot of power, super cool consistency when it comes to tuka 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 and the double bass. All of that stuff was good and was there, very nice and controlled, no hiccups, no mistakes. The tempo was a little bit going up and down, but I assume that this is just what the song is, and so that is fine. You adapted to the song, that's cool. A lot of anger and a lot of honesty because it was like camera sound and whatnot. So yeah, that was cool. That was very cool. The bad stuff is the quality of the production, of course. You know, you can always go wilder with more lights, more cameras, cooler, fancier sound. Okay, but this is on the production end. When it comes to your performance, technique-wise, I don't think there was anything that I would really criticize for this kind of music, for this kind of playing. I would appreciate a little bit more of the, you know, showmanship and anger and passion and fire. One thing that was weird is like you crawling underneath your hand to play that tom, but it's more like a technical thing. What bothered me maybe a bit more is just like, you know, your overall focus too much on the parts. In my opinion, and this is something that I bring up every once in a while, that you need to try to learn the parts and be confident with what you play enough so that you don't look like you're focusing on what you're doing, but you're actually, you know, playing for the people. This is like maybe a completely different level when you're performing for an audience during a live gig. So it's just that every time that I record myself, I imagine that I perform for people. That's all. Thank you very much. This was super cool. And ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna move on to submission number 3, which is from Mr. Tony van Eynde. Yes, I triggered the butcher, by the way. So from, yes, Tony van den Eynde. Sorry. Okay, and this is Necrophagist. Ignominious and Pale. I don't know how to pronounce this word. I'm very, very sorry. Drum cover. Okay, so this is going to be some super technical chipchiripchi. We're looking forward to it. So let's watch. Oh, crazy. And this is like 60 frames per second or something, but you just don't see it. Okay, so this is super clean. Wow, good technique, good wrist turning motion. Yes, good blast beats. Ah, holy crap. Oh my god, memorizing this. I'm already in pain. The blast is so nice and relaxed. Look at his left hand. It's like a mixture of wrist and fingers. Loose and relax. But this is non-stop blasts. Wow, those rolls. Wow. Give me a second, I need a breather because this is like whew, whew, whew. And we're only less than 1 minute in. Yeah, super nice and chill. It's nice and smooth and chill and relaxed, and yes, yes, back to this. No, great, honestly. Super good technique, is super precise, so clean. No clue how much you edited. I'm wondering about the pedals, the trick, I assume those are Trick Pro pedals, and also like the laser, is that a laser trigger? Let me know, please. And also the fact that he's not keeping the beaters on the head all the time. Ah yes, those are trick pedals. And how does that affect his triggering? Those weird subdivisions. It's like, you know, this kind of song, like, what subdivisions do you want to use for this song? Yes. Everything you can imagine. Once you memorize it, then it's a pleasure to play it. Okay, so thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff, incredible memory. You know, memorizing all of this stuff takes, for me, would it take probably forever. Very impressive, honestly. Yes, the award you get is edited in post. I still don't know how to summon the award properly with keyboards. Yes, you have great technique, great blast beats, great rolls, great precision. The sound is overall also okay, like, you know, lights and studio and camera. Yeah, it's fine. The bad stuff is the production is good, you know, that maybe I would criticize a little bit of the face, of the energy, but this stuff is like insane. This is like rocket science, you know. When I say that, like, we're not talking rocket science now, we're talking rocket science. And when it comes to this kind of thing, you know, so obviously you have to focus so much on playing, and this was absolutely fantastic. And I really don't know what to criticize. I think I'm lost, so we're just gonna move on, and I'm just gonna say,
well done.
Yes, the cows were also summoned by me. So well done. All I can say that this was like absolutely fantastic. So, and boys and girls, we're moving forward to submission number 4. And this one is gonna be from Mr. Christoffer Leth. This is Terror Pie, like terror and PY in the end. Yeah, but I don't think it's a typo. Okay, so dual existence drum playthrough, and I already see like a kind of an upside down camera. So not only overhead, but a little bit upside down. So let's see what's up. You guys check this out. The song is featured on our debut album, Stuffing Puke into the Sockets. Love it. Okay. Okay, trigger on the snare. Zoom ins. Axis. Barefooted. Yes. The toms. Okay, the toms are also triggered. Okay, you see how it's weird. Pay attention to the snare during the blast and during these rolls that he's making. It's like you hear that it's cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, super shotgun-ish, very explosive, but at the same time it's a little bit kind of sloppy-ish here and there. It's disappearing. So like you see the trigger, yes, triggered snare. Obviously you can do whatever you want, and at the same time he still chose not to like completely fully fix it. At least this is what I hear. Double strokes, super smooth double strokes. Bomb blast. Yes. Very nice. The sound is very good, you know, probably because of the triggers. But the movements are good, you know, so like I see that the movement he's making corresponds kind of to the sound. So like he's not faking that for sure. One thing is obviously acoustic drums are not gonna sound this good without triggers or resampling, so he's chill, but this is fast and technical stuff, so oh, that's snare, yes. Yes. He's having fun, this is important. Cool. Yes, give me more anger. The music is so brutal. More fooling around. Yes. Oh, what is this? Ah, okay, we are promoting, now available on vinyl. Make sure that you stuff the puke in the sockets. Very good. Da-da-da, that snare, wow. Explosive. Explosion. Okay, well, thank you very much for this submission. Okay, so the good stuff. Yes, overall very good technique, very good precision, depending on how much you edited or not. Camera work is also kind of nice, like the overall sound with the hybrid of the trigger and mics. That was actually pretty cool. We don't see this often, I think, here on these review series. We see like either electric kits or whatnot, so thank you for this. This was cool. There was a bit of anger, a bit of passion here and there. That was also something that I did enjoy. You know, it was overall short and like intense, but I never got bored because it was like you kept me entertained all the time, for which I am absolutely thankful. The bad stuff is, I really cannot advise you too much here. You know, a bit of improvement on the quality of the production regarding cameras and lights and whatnot. Sound, yeah, sound is okay, but probably overall you could put a bit more balls into the playing in terms of anger and like swinging your arms and being crazy a little bit if you feel like the tempos that you're trying to hit are not your absolute limit. You know, once again, Adam Björk's theorem of trying to hit as hard as you can as long as the speed allows it without losing too much endurance. Adam, this is going to be like your new thing. Like, I know that this is going to be your copyrighted theorem from now on because I said so. And that's basically it. This was super cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing. This is submission. Number 5. It was me who pushed the big smoke button. I hope you appreciate it. And this one is from Mr. Korn. Oh my god, it's Korn. Okay, so so this is Black Kirin, which is Pivko. Hopefully. Death Contract, Blood Oath, drum playthrough by Korn. Metal band from China. Very cool. Let's watch. Okay, we got some violins. Ah, yes. A long time ago, the Dragon of the East and the Dragon of the West. The North or South, whatever. Okay, this is cool. Very atmospheric. Oh, yeah, slow-mo Sabian. Bang it. Very good. And slow-mo swivel, we already know what to look forward to. Oh, this is like dun da 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 da. I'm on the mart. Okay, well the production is super fancy, like cool camera work. Yes. Windmilling. Oh man, so much hair. This is a very, very hairy video. Love it. Wow, everything sounds and looks great. Yes, super cool. I like the Asian folk vibes. Oh. Wow, okay. Triplet swivel. Okay. Wow, technical stuff. Holy crap. This is great. Da-da-da-da-dum. Oh, these are female vocals. This is awesome. That ride symbol, please let me know how big is it. I don't know. It seems like it's huge. 21, 22 more. But the playing is great. You know, like even if there's a lot of cleaning up and editing, I can tell that he has great technique. Awesome technique, good playing. Yes, you know what you're doing. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. This was so cool. Whoa. Wow. Oh, man. Oh, finger technique on the left hand. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, he really knows his stuff, you know. Yeah, gravity. So, earthquakes. Oh, this swivel is insane. Man, those rolls are crazy. Oh, this is it. The dragon says finito. This is so cool. This is so awesome. I've never seen anything like this from China, so thank you. I am blown away. Thank you so much for this submission. We're gonna go good stuff, like probably everything, you know, like really starting from production, video, audio, recording of the audio, mixing, drumming, technique, blast beats, double bass, swivel, hair, power, anger, passion. Whoa, a lot. So like, you know, everything. Let's just like, that's it. You know, you deserve all the praise. The bad stuff, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe nothing. You know, you blew me away, so let's just leave it there and move on. So thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep being awesome. If I ever go to China to play shows or for whatever, and if I ever have the chance to meet you, it would be my honor and pleasure. Thank you. We are continuing with submission number 6. Yes, I pushed that button. And I have some tragic news for everybody, because this one was supposed to be from a person named Blaster, and this would have been the coolest name ever, and the video is private. So, Mr. Blaster, if you're listening, please make sure that you get in touch with me if you want to be featured in the next batch or in the next 10, 20, 100 batches that we're gonna do. But I need you to send me a new link or make this video available, because we cannot move on with our lives like this. I'm very sorry. And because of this, we're gonna move to the real submission. Number 6. This one is from Mr. Michal Marciniak. I'm pretty sure I didn't butcher it because I'm Polish enough to pronounce it more or less okay, but it's Michal Marciniak. Okay, so zdrówko kolega, siema, and thank you very much. This is Nile. Nile, the Inevitable Degradation of Flesh, which is a super tough song. I love it. Okay, so we are in for a treat. Let's see what's going on. Yes, double strokes. Wow, amazing blast, amazing wrist on the left. Super chill. And he's bomb blasting with the left hand. Wow. Holy crap. Super chill. Wow, the left hand is amazing. I want your left hand for myself. Nile is insane. Coleus is insane. You're insane. Sorry, I spilled some water on my glasses. Wow, the left hand. Check out those blasts, you know, and to hell with 1 foot blasts, his left hand is so amazing. So precise. The traditional blast, the snare falling between the kicks. Holy crap. He pretends like he's tired, but he's not. We know that. We'll die. Why aren't you blasting with your right hand? I'm begging you, please switch hands. It's insane. I hear that his snare is rather highly tuned, high-pitched, like tight skin. So I assume there's like a lot of decent rebound, but still. Guitar solo? Yes, a bit of hiccups here, but it's fine. Man, I forgive you all your hiccups. TM2, Roland TM2. There's an RT30K trigger. You know, but this kind of music, you start pushing harder, you won't be able to make it till the end. Oh my god, your left hand, this is crazy. How much endurance you have. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell that I love that you have some disappearing kicks, because it means that most likely you're not bullshitting us too much. I would bullshit people more, because that's what I am. A pro bullshitter. Okay, wait a second. He stopped the song. No, Dave Grohl, sorry. We don't need you. What's going on? I thought that this is a longer song, like 5-something minutes. I do recall, I think David Diepold played it, and it was definitely longer. Inevitable Degradation of Flash, 5:30. Aha, you stopped at 3 minutes. I know that there's like a slow part next. Why did you stop? Well, whatever. It's your decision. Why did you stop? And like this was like I saw enough, so you know, like I'm super duper impressed. Okay, man. So the good stuff is like, holy crap, your technique amazing. Thank you so much for this. It was very inspiring to watch you. Your left hand is fantastic. The double strokes are not perfect, but they're fantastic in my opinion. You know, you're super chill and relaxed. You know how to play this kind of very extreme music, and this is so important. You have no idea how much I keep repeating this to people that I try to teach, for example online, about saving energy, about chilling, about not pushing too hard. You stay as relaxed as it's possible. So you know, this is the key to playing this kind of music, like Ken from Aborted, or I think you're even more chill than George Collias himself, you know. So and this is very, very important, because there's like human beings are limited physically, so this is the way to do it. So thank you so much. This was absolutely fantastic. So the bad stuff is maybe just the production, you know, but like I don't want to criticize your technique, because I think you should be the one who criticizes my technique. The production is like, yeah, lights, cameras, audio, fancier stuff, more money invested into equipment. That's all. Otherwise, you're awesome. You know, I loved your honesty and I love your stuff. You're amazing. You're a fantastic drummer. Like when it comes to skill and technique, that's it. Wow. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving on to submission number 7. Number 7, yes. This one is gonna be from Mr. Argha Sen. Fresh meat. I think so. And this is simply titled Extermination. So it's a 1 minute 13 seconds extermination. Let's watch. Camera sound. Yes. Yes, kicks, okay. Nothing else on top, just kicks. Low carb. Yes, breakdown. Very angry breakdown. Interesting how he has those, like, in-ears hanging, but he's not wearing them. Okay, powerful and relatively precise. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Good, good. Coordination power. Yes, seems like a rehearsal. Oh yes, subdivision switch. Yes, good gallops. Yes, the triplets are beautiful. Let me know. This seems like a Pearl VBL Vision or something what I had. Let me know what drum kit is this. Very good. Yeah, good and precise. Confident, you know. That's it. Like you... Well, I mean, thank you very much for the submission, so I appreciate it. Well, the good stuff is, yeah, good power, confidence, and precision, more or less what we could see. You know, I wish the clip was a little bit longer so we can see more of your playing, but what you played was good. Like, you know, considering the camera sound, the kicks were there, the snare was there, and you swing your arms enough so that you make it look and sound, in my opinion, pretty good with the acoustic sound. And the bad stuff, well, just the quality production, and maybe remove the guitar player. No, I'm just joking. No. So yeah, the quality production of audio, video, so better cameras, better lights, better equipment, so fancier production. But otherwise, you know, what you showed, the technique there is all right. So, okay, guys, this is submission number 8 from Mr. Kaio. Grand Kaio. Zombie Ritual. Death drum cover. Oh, the memories. This song is my childhood, no, teenage years, something. But yeah, I played the song as well. So let's have a dive into the past. Yes, Scream Bloody Gore. Oh, this is what is this, 1987? Yes, like one of the first death things. That down. Oh, what is this? Those are like SIM pads hanging there. Okay, this is camera sound. Camera sound with playback. Pearl Demon drives. Oh, that snare. Yeah, the parts are more or less there. Wow, okay, aggressive fills. Yes, a little bit ups and downs. Tough, I know, because the song is not recorded to a click. Wow, that was a weird switch. Double bass. Okay, the coordination of the double bass and the parts. Okay, pay attention to the double bass, how he's stomping here. I would not recommend you to lose contact with the footboard. So one thing try to do is always keep the foot, you know, and moving, like don't lift the foot off the pedal, but move it only as much as you need and always stay on the ground, push the... Please let me know how old are you. You look younger than I. Ritual. Hiccups here and there. This song is so evil. Imagine that this song came out in like 87, people were freaking out. What I would recommend you to do, just before I forget, is to draw a tempo track. You know, have the song aligned to the metronome. Because this is what I believe is like I feel like you're... Whoa! Okay, nervous twitch, uncontrolled double bass. Oh, this was weird. Was that a cut between two different takes? We don't know, maybe. Hector Grave Violator. Wow, you're a Grave Violator. I thought you're Kaio. Ah, no, we pedal duplo. Ah, okay. So, por me emprestaro pedal duplo. Maybe, let me know. I'm just trying to guess. The person who gave you the double pedal is this Hector Grave Violator guy. I don't know, it was just a shot in the dark. I'm not like a language expert, but I assume that this is Spanish, probably. All right, thank you so much for this submission. So the good stuff. Yeah, I was impressed by the rolls, the very powerful rolls on the snare. You know, the skank beat was there, the double bass was there. Basically, like, you know, more or less. Okay, this is a fairly fast, you know, and extreme song to do. But it was a good start, I say. Let me know how old are you. I'm just wondering, and for how long have you been playing drums? Because it's just for fun. Okay, very good, very good. Super cool. Okay, yes, the bad stuff. So, yeah, well, you know, the thing is that the precision and the inconsistencies in tempo is what I am concerned with the most. And I would definitely recommend you to play to a metronome. Play the songs to a metronome, and I know that if the song is not done to a metronome, then cut the song up and align it to a metronome. I'm pretty sure that you can find a lot of tutorials on how to do it. Trust me, it's gonna make you more relaxed and comfortable because you're not gonna be trying to catch the other drummer playing in a sloppy way in 1987 or whatnot. Okay, so and this, trust me, it's gonna help really. So because I feel like you could play much better if you don't have to really try to catch the drummer. Okay, so, and you don't need to catch the other guy's work, because like you need to focus on your work, playing to a click. So basically that's the main issue. The double bass thing that I mentioned, obviously try not to lose contact with the footboard, and of course production improvement, quality, the improvement of the quality. So more cameras, more microphones, and fancy stuff. This is like non-technique related but gear related. Okay, so anyway, thank you so much. We are moving on, and this is submission number 9 from Mr. Jose Ochoa. Oh, Ochoa brothers, almost Jorge Ochoa. This is Flash God Apocalypse in Aeternum orchestral version. The orchestral version doesn't have the drums, and you put the drums on top of it. Let's watch. This is a song that I have been asked also to play many times, and I still haven't done that. Maybe this is gonna serve as the inspiration for me to do it, so let's watch. Wow, okay, it's loud. Hammer blast. Double strokes on the kicks. Is it a hammer blast though? Listen, shame on me, but I don't think it's a hammer blast. I need to listen to the song to recall. I heard it a few times only. I say it's very unlikely that Francesco played a hammer blast. Nice and chill, nice and relaxed. Oh, so nice and chill. I wish the trigger was a little bit clickier. It's a bit too muffly. Yes, the technique is good, the drumming is good. Francesco's, you know, drumming is crazy. We all know that, so replicating that is no easy task. I think this is all camera sound with the exception of maybe the trigger. This would be a great way to send an audition for Flash God. I didn't think of this. Great that you use the orchestral version. Oh yes, super cool. Because your drums, there's so much space in the mix for your drums. Get that. Wow, very cool. I'm gonna come back to this review later when I learn the song myself, so we can talk about the parts. No, the hammer blast is something I cannot accept here. I'm sorry. Your technique, your wrist technique on the left hand looks amazing. No, this is 9. You know, like if Francesco would play a hammer blast like this, I'm gonna eat my shoes. Okay, now that's it. Fade out. Too much wine. I know it happens. Paolo, where's Paolo's vocals? I love those vocals there. Down. Bam. Nice, nice. Very cool, very cool. Pathfinder drum cover. Oh, very nice. Super cool. Thank you so much for this submission. The good stuff. Great technique. I hope that you learned the parts much better than I did. Definitely you did. So left hand wrist, right hand fingers. I wish we could see more of the foot cam, but the double strokes were there. I think they were pretty on point, even if they were like a little bit super low and muffly. But overall, I think this was awesome. I love the stack. The bad stuff is just the overall maybe production of the, you know, the audio, especially the audio. The cameras are like, yeah, okay, the focus, the cuts, the lights. The audio, yes, if it's camera, sound, plus triggers, you know, in the end, yeah, just maybe something to work on. But again, just to justify maybe the bad sound is that it was awesome, that it was honest as maybe an audition. So thank you very much for your honesty. This honesty basically makes you vulnerable and transparent in terms of your technique and dynamics. So, and you did not cheat or you know, lie to anybody. So that's why, in my opinion, you're a good drummer. You have nice skills. Regarding like clownery and energy and whatnot, maybe a bit of more of the an anger and energy that I was lacking it a little bit, but it's not that super duper important because, you know, the drum parts are tough anyway. So thank you very much, and guys, we're gonna move on. This is submission number 10, the final submission from today, from Mr. Oscar Chacon. I'm not sure, Oscar something. Okay, so very good. It's a 1-minute video, and this is a newly added addition, newly added entry instead of Mr. Blaster. And this one is Between the Bird and Me, Swim to the Moon drum solo cover. Okay, figuring out Blake's parts is a real pain in the butt, but it's so satisfying. The pain in the butt is satisfying once you get through it. Okay, wow, dynamics, nice snare. Wow, great. Oh, tasteful, very tasteful. Love the snare work. 2/2s. Wow. Tata triplets. Wow. Oh man, this is fantastic. Amazing, man. You really know your stuff. You really do enjoy the instrument and make it sound good. Wow. Great technique. Oh, nice power. The double bass is powerful. Smashing. The ghost notes on the snare. Awesome. Yes, breakdown. Alright. This is a relatively short video, so thank you very much for this submission. The good stuff, great taste. Okay, so like your drumming is tasty. So the dynamics on the snare, awesome. The spacing between the notes on the rolls that you did some weird rolls with those weird subdivisions of like 2/2 and then the triplet, one kick, and a lot of that was just like fun to watch and like very enjoyable to listen to, you know, like very good. It's not like super duper technical 300 BPM blast beats, but the same, you really feel the groove, feel the instrument. This is something I never felt. I never trained myself to feel, so that's why I envy you. I think you're cool. That's I wish the video was a little bit longer. It's a bit too short to say more than this, but it was awesome anyway. So the bad stuff, yeah, well, too dark. At least like the sound, even like camera sound, alright, you know, gives us honesty, but I wish I could see a little bit more. It just was like so dark. But this was, anyway, it's just like a short drum solo video, so you know, I assume that it's fine. So yeah, that's cool. Keep working and keep working harder and work for your goals. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is it, the grand finale. Yes, I pushed the button. Okay, so batch number 22 is a wrap. Thank you for all the submissions. I really appreciate it. So this is Batch number 23, the next one that we're gonna review, and as you can see, Mr. Blaster is already rescheduled. Please, Mr. Blaster, hopefully you're gonna get in touch with me and send me a new link or make the old video available. If not, we're gonna be adding someone else here after Mr. Gazdagerge, who happens to be my good friend. Anybody who is new to the series would like to participate that hasn't participated yet, please make sure that you get to know the rules first before sending me your stuff, okay? Additionally, anybody and everybody who feels generous enough to support me, you can always become my patron if you follow this Patreon link here down below. Any support, moral and financial, of course, is welcome and appreciated during these dark and uncertain times. And guys, I'm gonna just let you know that pushing these buttons was pretty much challenging, but I really did enjoy it. So I hope it's gonna speed up my editing. That's all I wanted to say. Till we meet again, till next time, please take care, stay healthy, and cheers. Eugene out. Impressed by this precision? Me too. This is all achievable thanks to the Foot Blaster triggers. Make sure that you head to footblaster.com and use the code Eugene in order to get a discount for your next Foot Blaster trigger purchase. Yes, you know what you're doing. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. This was so cool.